Hey guys, it's Monday. Here's Monday motivation for you. I want to tell you a story about a guy named Bernardo Castro. Bernardo Castro was an immigrant back in the 1920s that came to the United States to make his fortune like everybody else, live the American dream. Well, Bernardo lived in the streets of New York, and it was real hard for him to keep food on the table for his family. So he was a very, very hard worker. He worked as an apprentice at a furniture shop and got paid dollars for the day. And he would work and work and work till he couldn't work anymore every day and only make a couple dollars. So then he decided, well, I need something better for my family. I need something better, so I'm going to go back to school. So he finds a night school that opens up, scrambles enough money together, and decides that he's going to go to this night school, better his education, and hopefully open up his own business. So he starts into school. He's going to work all day. He's going to school. It's tough. It's harder than he thought it was going to be. He's got to take care of a family. He's got to put food on the table. He's got to walk to 3 miles to school every day, and he's got to learn. And he's got to learn, and he doesn't even speak the language. So very tough for him. Day in, day out, he knew it was going to be better. He knew it was going to be better, so he continued to walk to work 3 miles every day. Walk to school 3 miles every day, knock on the door, get into school, go to night school till 10, 11 o'clock, go to sleep, walk 3 miles home, go to sleep, do it all over again, over and over and over. As he was going to school, he was going, 1 year, he got 1 year down, and he got another year down, and came into the winter of his third year, and he's walking out to school, and what little does he know, there's a blizzard. He has no TV, this is back in the 20s, they don't have social media and things like that. So he starts his walk to school. It's 3 miles walk, and there's a blizzard going on outside in the middle of New York, and he's like, man, this is tough, good night. And he's walking 1 block, and he can barely make it, barely feel the fingers, they're frozen, his toes are cold, he's wrapped in his heaviest jacket, but it's really not much. And he's like, man, I cannot believe they're going to have school in this weather. He walks another block, he's like, God dang it, this is so bad. How in the world are they going to have school in this weather? Why would they do this? But I got to get there, Walks another block, he can barely make it up to the door. His hands are hurting so bad because he's been walking in this blizzard that he can barely knock on the door. And he beats on the door, no answer. He's like, what in the world? No answer. He beats on the door again, no answer. Ah, dang it. And he's starting to get mad. He's like, I've walked all this way and they closed school and they didn't tell anybody? Unbelievable. Beats on the door again. Finally, a little custodian opens the door. And sir, what are you doing here? They canceled school in this blizzard. Didn't you know there's a blizzard? Bernardo's like, good night. They could have let me know somehow. What do you mean it's canceled? School's canceled today? Yes, sir, school's canceled. Ah, dang it. He's very upset. He's got to walk 3 more miles back home, and in this blizzard, and he already can't feel his hands and his feet. He doesn't know what he's going to do. And he starts walking. He's just so mad. He's boiling mad. And he walks 1 block, and he's like, God dang, I cannot believe it. For 1 block, he's just ranting and raving about how they didn't tell him school was going to be canceled. And then he walked another block, and he's like, yeah, God dang, but I was the only one that showed up. What? And he's thinking to himself, I was the only one that showed up. There's 3,000 people that go to this school, and I'm the only one that showed up. He walks another mile, and he's starting to walk a little bit taller. He's like, out of 3,000 people, I'm the only one that braved this blizzard, made it out here, and I was ready for school when nobody else would come. See, that's important. That's the moral of the story right there. As he walked away from that school, he started to change the way he thought about it. He started to change his attitude about it. And a lot of us, at our age, teenage years, and us coaches, sometimes it's just about changing our attitude, how we approach what we're doing. And if we can change the attitude, sometimes we change our latitude. And we rise a little bit higher because things get a little bit easier because of the way we're thinking about it. And if we just remember how much this stuff is going to help us instead of hurt us, then everything changes. Take COVID for an example. A lot of people can complain about having to stay home, quarantine, and not being able to play ball and this and that. Or people can use it for something good like we are. Monday motivation. Getting our foundation built. Starting to learn X's and O's. all those great things that you could use it for just because we've changed our attitude about it and how we think about it instead of being a poor me guy. We don't need to be a poor me guy. That doesn't get you anywhere. So change your attitude a little bit and it'll propel you into your future. We've all written purpose statements. Some of them were outstanding. Some of them need a little work, but that's okay. That's okay. We got time to work on them. Here's the one thing I want to leave you with on that purpose statement. Guys, it is not about football. It's about your life. It's about you, who you are. So you need to really, really bear down on what you're putting on paper because it's something you're going to refer to the rest of your life. And if it's about football, what are you going to do 10 years down the road when you're not playing ball anymore? So make it about your life. If you haven't done that, go back and tweak it. They all have great thoughts in there. They all have great thoughts. I love them. I love reading them. I love seeing how far you guys are, and I also love seeing how you've accepted what we're putting out there for you. Okay? So I appreciate that. Let's keep those rolling in. Let's make sure that by the time we get here, everybody's got a transformational statement and it's on a card ready to go. I'm saving them on a spreadsheet. I'll put them on the cards as we go and as we finish them. A couple announcements. Turning in equipment today. Make sure the sub-varsity, that's 9th grade, 10th grade, you guys are coming in at 9 o'clock, turning in stuff. 11th grade, 12th grade, y'all come in at 10 o'clock and turn in stuff. You'll drive right by, you'll drop it. We'll have tables of each grade, 9th, 10th, and 11th, so you can pick up your stuff right there, all right? We will get rolling as soon as we can. State hasn't said anything yet. When they give us the go, we'll go, okay? I know this, the coaches are working hard. We're gonna start talking ball this week. So Tuesday and Thursday, Tuesday you're gonna hear about what we like in each position, what type of athlete, okay? And then Thursday, you're gonna hear about the overview of the offense and the overview of the defense. They're gonna be quick, 30-minute meetings, so they're gonna go fast, so you gotta listen, okay? And I think you'll like that. I think you're gonna hear from our 2 coordinators that we're gonna hire on, and it's gonna be a good time. So make sure you're here on Tuesday and Thursday on the Zooms, okay? Make sure you're staying off this field, guys. You can't come up here. You can't come up here in groups, especially. I mean, you just can't be up here in groups. That's unsafe. So make sure you're taking care of your business and doing what we're asking you to do. Hey, again, Monday motivation. I hope it's working for you. If you change your attitude, you change your latitude. I appreciate who you are. I appreciate what you're going to become. And let's go. Go get them, Jaguars.